Hello everybody, my YouTube fans. It's been a long time since I've done a chess video. So today I plugged in a game that I had at my local chess club yesterday. Yesterday. It's been a long time since I've done a chess video, and I've never done a chess club game. So this time I wrote down all the moves and came home and plugged them into the Fritz 11 chess program, and here it is. What's going to make this interesting, I got to tell you, there's this, there's a lot of young people there, but this kid's mother, Alicia, is becoming, how should I say, very well known in our chess club. She's been playing some tournaments with her son, is teaching him, he's teaching her. Her son is now a 1800 plus rated player, but some of the veterans at this chess club are finding this woman more and more difficult to beat. In fact, she's been winning quite a few games with the regulars in the chess club. So the week before yesterday, I played her and I underestimated her, and I just started pushing pieces. I thought she wasn't really rated that high. And I ended up losing the game miserably to her. So yesterday I told her, we meet once a week. Yesterday I went up to her and I said, well, I want my revenge. I quickly blundered, but let me just start the game. So we started off, I'm playing white, and Alicia is playing black. So it started off as a normal, I guess they're calling it the Scotch 4 Knights opening or whatever. I basically make up my own moves anyway. But I'm going to quickly go through this. Now, okay, this is my first blunder. And I almost lost the game completely. But it went on for in fact, it never actually ended, but I ended up winning regardless because of her blunder. So it went on for 47 moves at this point. But here, I'm actually doing okay. I've got the queen, the bishop on that knight. She's got a bishop and a knight. So there's no reason why I should be moving my queen. So I thought about this for a while, and I'm thinking what my next move is, and for some stupid reason I just moved my queen. It's like, what the hell did I just do? Why did I do that? I mean, before I was actually in the advantage. She castled, and according to the computer, that's going to lose. It's going to lose her some material. So, stupid me, I went and blundered, and now black has a decisive advantage, and she kept this advantage for a long period of time through the entire game, and I struggled to make up for my blunder. So as it goes on, obviously this is, I'm losing a piece. So there it is. I'm a piece down now. I'm a knight down. And after that blunder, I had no choice. I mean, she offered to take back the move and everything, but the way at the chess club, it's if I start taking back moves, I'm never going to learn to stop blundering. So of course I have to move my queen, and the game goes on. And black still has a decisive advantage for a very long time. I'm going to fast forward quickly. So she tries to pawn storm me with these 3 pawns, but she blunders that. Okay. So at this point, I had moved my pawn up deliberately, hoping that she would take it, because now I get my rook out there, and now I'm attacking her pawns, her storm, her little pawn storm here. Oops, wrong button. Let's try this one. So I am now have the potential to, get back the advantage, even though the computer still says black has a decisive advantage. So she moves her bishop, I take the bishop. Now, here's the thing. This is where I think she blundered in one of her small blunders. She thought that I wouldn't take this. But in reality, I'm losing a rook, and she's losing a bishop and a knight. So I see now the computer says black has a slightly cramped position. Now, I didn't exactly get my piece back. Basically, I'm, she's got a rook for a bishop. So, but at least it's better than being a complete piece down altogether. Now, what they're calling the exchange down. So the game continues, and like this here. And I'm going to go ahead and fast forward some more again. And pretty soon it's going to come up to a point where I didn't know what to do about this. Now the pawn's coming up, and like, really, do I take this or do I not take it? I decided not to take it because now I'm stopping her other pawn. But I'm still in a very dangerous position. She's moving up, and it's and then, by the way, she doesn't do anything about this pawn. I don't know why. She didn't protect it, so I just went ahead and took it. But now black has a decisive advantage again. I'm not sure why. Okay, so I took another pawn, and now I've got the passed pawn. See, this pawn on A3 is what they consider passed because there's nothing blocking its way. Now, here's a funny one. Now she threatens to take my queen, and I had to think about this long and hard. I'm still down the exchange, but she blundered her pawns away, and I'm wondering if I can get away with losing my queen. She's threatening some pretty serious business here. If I move this queen, okay, I suppose I could move it here, and that would protect this. But if I move it anywhere else, it's checkmate, or at least close to it. She's got a checkmate threat. This pawn is leaving, and this pawn is protecting me capturing back. So there's a checkmate threat here. So I went ahead and decided that if she's going to take my queen, I'm going to take the rook back. And that's exactly what happened. So now it's a little different. Again, black has a mate threat. It says so on the computer. Again, because it's a little scary, because all she has to do is take this with the queen, and it's checkmate. Okay? So I have to do something. I have to do something about this. Now, what is there to do about it? That's what I do. I take the pawn. Now it's no more a mate threat. Okay? The pawn was responsible for protecting that square. But black still has a decisive advantage. So she's, again, still holding on to this advantage. All right? So I threaten her queen. She puts me in check, and I move the king up. And yet the computer is still saying I have the black has a decisive advantage. So she puts me back in check. I move the knight in her way again. Here's where she blundered. A big one. I decided to, just to see what she would do, I decided to threaten her rook. I wanted her to get her to move it. I was trying to get her to move the rook out of the back rank. Oh, incidentally, before that, she moved her king to f8. That's also a blunder. So, in any case, so I threatened the rook, and she moved the rook out of the back rank. I have a major threat here. Now, I want you to notice where my my knight is. Okay, so I moved the bishop back because I don't think I can do this now. I don't think I can put the, if I put the king in, if I put her in check now, it's she's gonna be able to possibly capture my bishop. So I went ahead and moved my bishop back. Only I moved it to f3, which is actually a good place to put it because it's protecting this square here. Okay. So she does something strange. Attacks my. I don't know what she thought it was gonna do her any good, but she decided that she was going to attack my rook, and maybe I wouldn't take the knight because I'm still the exchange down, but I did. I took it anyway. Now I want you to pay attention. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Let me make sure that's the right move. 34. Yes. 35. Yes, okay, that's fine. Okay, so I did take it, and she took back. Again, I want you to look at where the knight is at the moment. I want you to see the potential for that knight to attack the queen. So I moved up because she put me in check, obviously. I moved up, and she moved back and put me in check again. I moved back. She moves up, puts me in check. I move down. Now she can't put me in check anymore. At the moment. She has to do something else. And here's the biggest blunder. So now, let me wait for that clock to stop chiming. Black has a decisive advantage. Not anymore. Now I have the advantage. By moving her rook from C to E, she major blundered. Here's why. I'm going to be putting my knight here and attacking her queen, but not until I put her in check first. Let me just go ahead and make the move. Okay. Now, she has only one move. This is all she can do. There's only one move. And I take. Now, check out where her queen still is. Check out where my knight's going after she takes my rook. Pow. She just blundered her whole game by moving that rook over to the E file. She just lost this game. Naturally, she's in check. She has to move. I take the queen. And after that, there's a few more moves made, but we had to leave. It was 10:30. We have to be out of there at 10:30 at night. And the game went on like this, but there's no stopping me. She can try. We're going to put the game back together next Thursday, but I mean, she could possibly try to get there, and then maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll put my knight here, and then start moving my pawns up, because I can't get the king any further. But once you get the king on the third rank from the back, you can promote the pawn. But I'll have to move her king somehow. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back here and start attacking her other pieces or other pawns. Or no, wait. Let me just no. Let me do wait down. Maybe I'll go here. Actually, here, then here. I think. How's that going to work? I don't know, but she'll be moving her pawns up and stuff. I'll find a way to get this knight out there somehow. Maybe a different route. I don't know. Perhaps this way and then this way. Yes, this is a difficult path to take, but it's going to be a lot of maneuvering in order to get past that. But in any case, the knight is powerful here, and it could basically go almost anywhere. If she moves her king that way, I'm gonna move the pawn up. If she moves her king this to this way, where the green hour is, I could simply start attacking the other side, and she'll have to do something about that. I can put her in check. You know, I could simply well, let's make a move for her now. Okay, let's say she does that. Okay, what would I do? I could start moving my pawns up, I suppose. Why can't I do that? I don't. Oh, the engine's on. Okay, that's fine. And maybe she'll try and do this, and then I'll do this. Okay, so now what's she gonna do? Is she gonna start moving the pawns up? I don't know. I know I am. Why is this? Oh, it's her turn. Okay, so what is she gonna do? Is she gonna go back the other way? Is she gonna park herself in the corner so that I can never get a pawn up there? Well, I got news for you. See? Now, let's say she starts moving pawns up. Maybe maybe I could put her in check or something in a couple moves. Let me see. Well, I could just start moving my pawns up. Let's say she moves another pawn. I move my pawn. Let's say she tries to attack me. Now I could do something like this. And I could do this. Oh. Well, maybe she wants to... No, maybe she just stays there. Maybe she just puts another pawn up. Now, do I take or do I not take? That is the question, right? Maybe I don't take. Maybe I move my pawn up. Maybe she gets desperate and takes. Now I have to take. Okay? So now what's she going to do? Maybe she doesn't want to do that. Maybe she wants to start attacking. So I'm going to, as soon as she moves this king out of here, I'm going to start moving my pawn up. There's just no doubt. So you know, right now she can't do anything. She moves a pawn, I'm going to take it. She moves the other one, I'm going to take that one. There's no getting these pawns past. So she's going to probably start trying to attack my knight. I'm going to let her go. Now she has no choice. Right? Maybe I'll let her go. Maybe she tries to go back there. And then she goes there. So now I go here. Now she can't go anywhere. She has to move a pawn. Okay. Okay. So I have to let her go somehow. I can't, because otherwise it'll be a stalemate. So I go back here. Nope, that's a stalemate. Whoops. Let's go back. I have to go back here. No, I can't do that. Cancel that. See, See, I should have never moved my pawn up there. So that would have caused me a stalemate. Well, so much for that theory. Okay, so what do? So from back here, I should keep the knight, let her move there. I should take her pawn, right? And what is she going to do? She's going to block me off, so I'm going to move away. And she's just going to move back and forth. Now I got it. Now she can't do anything except this. Okay, now she has to come out. And I get the queen. Okay. And of course she just takes the other pawn. But it's over. I got the queen. Mate. So, if I wasn't stupid and going to a stalemate like I just did a few minutes ago, I won this game. But I was losing the entire time. It was after she blundered by moving her rook way back. Way back on move there. No. When she moved her rook up and then later on over. As soon as she moved her rook from c7 to e7, she lost the game. That was her big blunder. It was bigger. It was a bigger blunder than my blunder, and it gave me the advantage. So that's when I moved in, and that's the end of it. That's where I got her queen. So there you go. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.